Okay, how's it going, chat? How's it going, sleepsters? So I told you guys I was gonna do some workout content, give you guys some ideas on what I do, what I think would work for you guys. I think the basis of this content should be, what is some like really easy stuff anyone can do that'll like get you more fit? And especially if you're like kind of busy, I think that's like the biggest thing. Like most people don't really have time to train all that much. I tend to find that I'm one of those people nowadays. So what I do, one of my go-tos, not every day, because I think if you do it every day, it's probably not ideal, but like half of the week is I'll skip rope for like on and off in total, probably about 8 minutes, but I'll give myself like a 10-minute window, like 2 minutes of break. Really, that's about it. I start my Garmin, get her going, but I keep my iPhone just like visible so I can kind of keep track of time a bit. Put on some music. You know, I got my AirPod in and just get her going. And that's kind of my warm up. Now, why do I like skipping so much? For the most part, I find that a lot of people lose the ability to bounce. And like, I find that this is like, this keeps you young, okay? This is what like you were able to do when you were a kid, okay? You can just run, you got no worries. So being able to do that, I think is like, if you can like just do that every day, okay? By the time you're in your 30s, it's like a habit that you just have. And then by the time you're in your 40s and 50s, you can still do it. Because bro, trying to get like a 50-year-old man, shout out my dad, to like skip rope, it is a hassle. Because like they just don't, by the time you're that age, if it's not in you, you just don't have this ability to start bouncing like this. And if you do, it's very labored, kind of using your quads a lot. Like the calf muscle, the soleus, like actually being able to like bounce like that, that's like that's a young man's thing. And you will lose it if you don't keep it, so.
Okay, so as I'm editing this, I'm kind of looking at what I said there. One thing I want to adjust is after the age of 50, I think you can get to a point where you're going to skip. It's just going to be a lot harder. And you're going to have to do things that'll kind of get you there. So calf lifts for sure, and supported bounces. So find like ideally something a little bit higher than a desk, but something that's like around 90-degree bend in your arms that you can support yourself on. Maybe this, for example, something more firm, and just like work on this motion. Work on like your ability to like start bouncing. I think that you can eventually unlock that bouncing ability and then just get used to doing it for 30 seconds, push it to a minute, push it to 2 minutes, and then eventually you can start skipping. It's not impossible. It's just harder the older you get, the heavier you are, the less you've used your calves. There's things you got to work on. That's all. Anyways, just want to make sure that you guys know it's possible. And I think as you get into your 60s, 70s, 80s, like you're starting to ask more of yourself. So if you can start today, it's always better.
10 minutes of skipping, 8 minutes of actual skipping, but like 10 minutes where that's like your window. That's all it takes. And then the rest of the workout, it's upstairs in my office. This is, I'm telling you, this is the least like effort workout ever that gets you the most, I don't want to say results, but just like keeps you healthy, keeps your heart rate low, keeps your muscles bouncy. For this one especially, it's 3 things. Skip rope, bicep curls, shoulder press. Dead simple. Let's get her going. At the beginning, I like to try and breathe through my nose a lot. Just like a good habit. But eventually, like when you start getting tired, you'll breathe through your mouth. I also like working out in the garage, doing these jump ropes. In the summer, it's kind of like a sauna in here, which is kind of nice. It just breaks the sweat a bit faster, gets your heart rate up a bit. If you're feeling spicy and you really want to work on like single leg bounce, kind of just step on one leg, see if you can do it for like 30 seconds. Your cadence might go down a bit, but like it's pretty normal. You're on one leg. A lot of my workouts, I try to fit in some sort of single leg workout. I just think single leg explosiveness, so fucking valuable for injury prevention. Just having that ability to bounce off one leg, because whatever workout you're doing, you're always doing one leg. Oh, jeez. What's nice about doing the single leg is once you go back to both legs, it feels like way easier. It's like a little bit of a mental cheat. Now, if you get really good at it, which I'm not that good, a lot of people will do like, they jump and they do 2 skips where the rope goes under their foot like twice. I'm not that good. And frankly, I personally don't like that. I feel like it's a different cadence. I feel like you're jumping a bit higher versus me. I kind of like the bounce with it. So now we're like 4 minutes in. So at this point, that's where I'll take my break. Really have to focus on that. I'll take my little break now. Minute and a half. 2 minutes even if you want. Again, I'm kind of doing like 4 minutes on, 2 minutes off, 4 minutes on kind of deal. You can do like 2 minutes, 30-second break, 2 minutes, 30-second break. You can do that. I think like your ideal is you work up to skipping for 3 minutes straight and then taking your break. That's what I think, at least. It's just like you kind of want your calves to be able to bounce for 3 minutes straight if you need to. That's like a nice standard, I think. But obviously, if you can work up to like, you can skip for 10 minutes, no problem. Obviously, that's going to be awesome. So why not do that? All right, so it's at 6 minutes now. I'll get back to it. So now I'm at that point where I'll mouth breathe a little bit. Still trying to nose breathe as much as I can, but there's just those moments where you want to take a deep breath, which is like totally normal. But I'm really big on cardio, man. There's a quote, obviously like we're talking about like UFC type shit, but I don't know who said it, but it was something like, actually I think the quote was said by a UFC guy quoting some other guy, but fatigue like makes cowards of us all, which I totally agree. Like you look at some of the best athletes and it's not about how they perform on minute 1. It's about how they perform like in the 90th minute when you need a header, when you need somebody to score a goal, or in the UFC, if you're like in that 5th round, can you take over and dominate and win the fight? You know, if you can just outlast your opponent, that's a real thing. And obviously that's like for competitive sports and shit, but as a human, I feel like it's a good mentality to have, you know, that knowledge in the back of your head that you can probably outrun most people, maybe outfight most people. You have that cardio, you know, and obviously just for your heart, your lungs, the ability to be able to just go. That's such a big deal, I think. And again, that's a focus on like the heart and the cardio and the lungs and shit, but man, all the little muscles in your feet and your calves and your soleus, all of those little muscles and tendons, bro, they're getting so much stronger by doing this. And obviously, as you guys see, I'm skipping on concrete right now. So I wear a pair of my Nike Pegasus running shoes. They don't have to be any particular brand, but just like a good pair of soft shoes, something with bounce, something that'll absorb the shock. It's just better for your joints. Like if I'm like on a wood floor, I might skip in Sambas, but on concrete, I really try to avoid skipping in something that'll not absorb the shock. I got some sweat in my eye here, fuck. But yeah, like 40 seconds left. We're almost on the workout in terms of the cardio, getting up and moving. And again, for this type of workout, it doesn't just need to be skipping like right off the bat, you know, for 4 or 5 minutes at a time. You can do like 30 seconds. If that gasses you out, that's good. Do 30 seconds on, take a minute off, do another 30 seconds. Just like get your shit moving, you know, and get used to that bounciness, get used to that cadence, that tempo being like up, down, like understanding that having your hand-eye coordination where you're rotating your wrists at the same time as your feet are moving and jumping, you know. Simple, but really effective. Oh, that was great. Okay, so that's it for the skipping section. Okay. Next, we're gonna jump into the very easy arm workout, which will literally, it's gonna be 2 or 3 muscles. No, well, muscles. It's gonna be 2 or 3 things, all standing. It's literally gonna be a curl, shoulder press.
Ended up only being curls and shoulder press.
It's 3 things, super easy. It does require dumbbells. So if there's anything that you should purchase, go on Facebook Marketplace, find yourself like some cheap ass dumbbells, adjustable, I would suggest, because then you can just like either keep buying little plates off Amazon or off Facebook Marketplace. But I don't like fixed dumbbells because eventually you're gonna need something heavier, and fixed just like, what's the point? Like it's nice to have 1 or 2, I guess, but I'd always rather have adjustable. Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, so this should be a familiar place for you guys. Okay, this is where I make all of my videos. Whole point is I want this to be like kind of accessible. This is just my office. Okay, this is just my little room where I make my YouTube videos and do my video editing. So again, like I said, adjustable dumbbells. I really like, I have 3 sets of handles. This is like, I haven't decided what this is. So you've got 2.5, 2.5, 5. So it's 10 on each side. So 20 pounds. The handles are either 5 or 2.5. I'm convinced that they're 2.5, but I've been told that they're 5. Anyways, we're gonna say that this is 22.5 pounds. So this is like kind of your lightweight bicep type curl. Lightweight depending on like what you're comfortable with or used to. Like I'm like a 205 pound man. So like it's not necessarily, you know, it's just based on like your body weight, you know what I mean? And what you're used to. These ones, it's, you got a 5, a 10, and then the same on the other side. So it's 20 on each side. These are like 42.5. These ones, I'll do my standing shoulder press. So those are gonna be the main exercises for up here. Super duper simple. And again, the goal is just to rip a bunch of sets really quickly. Try not to take a big break, okay? You just wanna get this workout done. And again, here's the other thing. These aren't like super duper heavy weights like you would have at the gym. So you're kind of trying to not cheat, where I would probably do like maybe 65 sitting down and doing that. This will probably, doing overhead standing shoulder press, it's probably gonna challenge more other muscles, but it's not gonna challenge my shoulders as much as it would if I were doing sitting overhead press. So I like to get started with the compound type movement, which will be the shoulder press here. So that's what we'll start with. Anywhere from 3 sets to 5 sets. 2 sets is totally fine even. If you just wanna do 2 sets, you're just trying to get it out of the way. But if you can do that 3rd set, that's probably really beneficial for you. Other thing, warm up, okay? So get your shit moving, you know what I mean? Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Obviously, we were just skipping rope, so I'm kinda already a little bit loose. Typically I'll grab like the lighter weight, right? Am I recording? Yeah, I am recording. I'll grab the lighter weight, just hit with that, get her going, you know? Just see where we're at. Now, I'm kind of doing them a bit fucky. You kind of want to not just end here, you want to bring them together. That's like that, where your shoulders are kind of almost trying to touch your ears. I feel pretty good, so we're just gonna get it running on the shoulder press here. All right. I only got 12 in me, jeez. We'll take that. We'll take that. That was tough. That was a tough 12. That's good. That means the next ones are going to be even more difficult. So I'll give myself like, I don't know, 30 seconds here. Catch my breath. Again, I want this done and out of the way. So I'm trying to get time under tension as much as I can and move on with my day because I got shit to do. Okay. It's been about, yeah, we're good. Let's go again. So I'm kind of doing the 2 feet together. I just feel comfortable that way. But if you need kind of a bit more of a kickstand, you can put one leg forward, one leg back. This will be pretty stable. You just kind of want to make sure that you're not just doing the same leg forward each time. And you switch it up, do the other one. So maybe do 6 and 6. But yeah. I need myself 45 seconds, honestly. Bit gassed. All that jump rope. And again, my goal here, with like this sort of workout, especially because I play soccer and I like to run and I like to have good cardio. My focus here is just like build strength, build muscle, but I'm not like maximizing for like bodybuilding like muscle gains here. I'm maximizing for how can I get like a decent workout in as fast as possible. We spent like 10 minutes downstairs doing skipping. We're almost halfway done doing shoulder press. I mean, this workout will be done in like half hour. All right, let's go. Fuck. Oh, fuck. So I kind of gassed out there. Wasn't able to push through with the 40s. So I dropped them and then grabbed the next set of weights that I have here. Finish out that set. So yeah, I'm going to do one more set of these. Again, 4, 5. It's kind of the range you want to be in anyways. 3 sets is good too. It really depends on what your weights you're doing. Like maybe you're just doing heavier weights for 3 sets. Maybe you're trying to get in and out of the gym fast. Like it really just depends on what you're doing. Obviously, I'm going for 12 reps. So I find like 12 reps with like a weight that I find somewhat challenging, especially for standing press. I'd say like 3, 4 sets is good. So I'm going to hit a 4th set here in a second. Just going to let myself breathe. Whew. All right, let's get her going. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gassed. That's 5 there. Oh. Jesus. I think I got like 1 or 2 more in me here. Oh, fuck. All right. So that's shoulders done. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Your boy's out of shape. Okay, now we're gonna hit some bicep curls. Nice little 15 there. I don't know how these workout YouTubers talk all the time while they're making their workouts. I gotta work on it. I gotta work on my talking cardio while I'm doing the workout. Okay, let's go. Let's get a couple more. Fuck's sakes. Again, these are 22s here. Not even crazy weight. I'm gassed. 2 more sets. Again, we're not like fucking bodybuilders here. Realistically, if you're trying to like not leave the house and get a decent workout in, this is one of the ways, man. Get your fucking adjustable dumbbells, bro. Because here's the other thing. I can take the plates off the other one. If my shoulder press, for example, let's say this gets too light, I can take the plates off of this one and add them to that one. I'm telling you, man, adjustable weights, they're the move. All right, let's run it. Fuck, I gotta get it all the way up. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. All right, one more set of these. Whew. Gonna need to run a fan in here. I feel like I've been giving you the left side. Let's do the right side. All right, let's go. Holy fuck. I think that's failure there. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was the workout there. Not like an exceptionally crazy workout. I feel like it's pretty achievable. In real time, it took about a half hour to do. But realistically, like if you're doing that, you're not like setting up a camera or anything or whatever the fuck I was doing. Which by the way, I completely missed focus because I'm focused on me and I didn't set the focus or change the aperture, which is silly stuff. Listen, it'll be better next time I do a workout video on the second channel here. But if you're not setting up the camera or anything, that's a 20-minute workout. Realistically, the goal of this workout is A, it's a good little cardio workout. B, you're getting your arms and shoulders pumped. It's very nice, challenging, and best of all, it didn't take like an hour to get done. It's 20 minutes. So yeah, let me know what kind of workouts you guys want to see next. Eventually I'll do a leg day. Those are a little bit more complicated because I can't do them at home. Like I can do certain like explosive workouts at home for legs and whatever, but as per like heavy weight workouts, I have to do them at the gym because I just don't have enough weight here. But yeah, look, like, don't think that workouts have to be this long, drawn-out thing. Pick, like, 3-4 workouts, get them done, do your 3-4 sets, move on with your day, and then slowly build from there. Slowly add sets, maybe slowly add workouts, slowly add whatever you want. Big thing I like to do is after work, I'll go and do, like, 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I just find Stairmaster's elite. Like, it's a bit of a leg workout, but it's also, like, a cardio workout. It's phenomenal. Anyways, ladies and gents, if you enjoy this type of fitness content, you want to see more like it, leave a like, comment, and I'll be doing more of these probably weekly. I think I'll give you guys one of these a week.